Hi, Jochen here, the online agent. And in this section, we're going to talk about locations. These are the locations where your ad will be shown. You definitely do not want to show your ad in the whole wide world. I live in Singapore, so usually I only display my ads in Singapore, and sometimes not even all of Singapore, but you can restrict it. If you live in, let's say, London, UK, you can decide you want to show your ads in all of the UK or only England or only London. Like, let's say you're marketing a high-end property for 10 million pounds. So maybe you only want to show to people who live in zone 1 or 2 and not in the outskirts of London itself. You can do all of that. I can't tell you what's right or wrong for you. Who's your geographic reach? Maybe you might want to market to another country. I just show you how it's being done. Then you can follow along and choose the right location targeting for you. The locations are down here. If you scroll down, this is a positive, which locations you target, and excluded is, as the name rightly says, what is specifically excluded that you really definitely don't want to show your ads. In terms of targeting, now I already have a few here. Mostly, like I said, I only target Singapore. But here, for example, in this case, for this ad, for Treasure Tampines, this is in the east of Singapore, and a lot of people who live in that area, they were interested in this property. So I optimized my campaign by just showing this ad to people who live within 5 kilometers or about 3.5 miles around Tampines Street 11, where it's located. So it's very, very specific. To those people who live nearby, I'll show the ad. If you live 5.2 kilometers away from here, you won't see it. And therefore, I make more of my money because I have a very, very specific location targeting in place. If you start from a blank sheet, then how to add a new location is actually quite similar to Facebook, in case you're familiar with that. You add our locations here. Obviously, you have to select your campaign. Let's say I just choose this one. If you then, let's say I want to market this to Johor Bahru, Malaysia, which is the city right next to Singapore, you simply add this and save it. If you want to be more specific, what I said just now, within Singapore or within Malaysia or within London or whatever city you want to have, you can define here the radius, and then as Singapore City Hall MRT, a radius of 5 kilometers. So now I target 5 kilometers around City Hall or whatever location you fancy. It shows you the radius, what it would mean on the map. If it's fine, leave it. If not, just amend it again. You want it narrow, wider, and then save it. And then these Google ads will only be shown to people who live in that area that you want to target. And that's a very important way how to optimize your budget utilization, because as I said before, one of the rules in marketing, you target everybody means you target nobody. Make sure you select your locations correctly, as I've shown you just here now, and don't forget to save. I'll see you in the next section.